Indian captain MS Dhoni will not play the fourth and the fifth one-day matches against Sri Lanka. The Indian skipper is doubtful also for the first test against Australia too due to an injury. Virat Kholi will lead the team in his place. Meanwhile, the selectors have included 5 new faces for the last 2 matches. Robin Uthappa, Rohit Sharma, Kedar Jadhav, Karan Sharma and Vinay Kumar have been included in the team for the 4th and 5th one-day matches. Ishant, Ravindra Jadeja, Amit Mishra, Saha and Shikhar Dhawan have been included in the team. Meanwhile, Captain Dhoni will be out of the entire one-day series against Sri Lanka. He could also miss the first test match to begin in Brisbane on the 4th of December. A 19-member test team for the series against Australia has also been announced. The Indian team for the tour to Australia will have 2 new faces. Karnataka opener KL Rahul and Karan Sharma are the new faces on the team. Let's go straight across to Boria for more on this. Boria Majumdar, consulting editor sports. Boria, Dhoni out, injured, Virat standing in his place and some new faces in the team now.
In the Sri Lanka 2 ODIs, yes, Shiv, I'm not concerned about these because it's an inconsequential series.
Yeah.
Practically not even, of any significance whatsoever. What is far more significant is the team to Australia that we have on our screen. And a 19-member team, I don't think we've ever taken a 19-member team to an international tour. This is a first in Indian cricket after England, as you can understand. The selectors are jittery, the BCCI wants to do well. So clearly this 19-member is a bit of a safety valve that in Australia, even if you get scarred in the first 2 test matches, you have people to fall back on who are not scarred by Mitchell Johnson and company. I don't think Mahendra Singh Dhoni not playing in Brisbane is that big a setback because Dhoni in test match cricket, I still have serious doubts about him. Virat Kholi leading, how will that sort of impact upon Indian fortunes? We've got to wait and see. But that first test match will be at the Gabba in one of the fastest wickets on Australian soil against Mitchell Johnson and company. And India going in with 5 one-days against Sri Lanka, so we will clearly be underdone. So we've got to wait and see how this team fares up.
All right, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens in Brisbane. Rasesh Mandani, my colleague. Boria, thanks for that. Rasesh Mandani is also with me live from Mumbai. Rasesh, 19-member squad going to Brisbane, unprecedented.
You're right. We've had instances of 17-member squad. In the previous series, we have 18. The board has now gone a bit further with 19. All of this tells us that there will be a few travellers. You can have an additional, seamer in Australian conditions where conditions can assist the seamers. The bowlers can get tired. But to have a standby opener, to have a standby middle order player, to have a standby keeper, 3 keepers, including MS Dhoni for the 4 test matches, is quite bizarre. Which is quite interesting. But I think, Boria touched about just the point about Dhoni's absence. India will perhaps miss Dhoni the batsman more than Dhoni the captain because having with all his limitations as leading the team in test match cricket in overseas conditions, Dhoni is still one of the better wicket-keeper batsmen around the world. So I think it does affect the balance of the team to a degree in Brisbane, and perhaps the team management could explore the option of someone like Naman Oja, who's perhaps a little bit better batsman than Riddhiman Saha.
Thanks, Rasesh, for getting us those inputs on that. We'll keep a track on that, try and get some more reactions as well on the Indian squad that's going to Australia.